Airports, usually a place of long security lines, delayed flights, and overpriced coffee, but sometimes they become the stage for the most bizarre and unexpected events. From animals on the loose to passengers pulling the craziest stunts, today we're diving into the wildest things that have ever happened at airports. Buckle up because this is going to be one insane ride. 1. Animals on the loose. At San Antonio International Airport, a monkey named Dawkins made a daring escape from his travel crate. Instead of calmly waiting for his flight, he decided to turn the airport into his personal jungle. Passengers were left in shock as airport staff chased the tiny fugitive through the terminal. After a wild pursuit, they finally managed to safely capture Dawkins, but not before he caused some serious delays. One traveler learned the hard way that their pet cat was not ready to be left behind. A routine luggage scan at JFK Airport revealed something unexpected: a living, breathing cat inside a suitcase. The furry stowaway had crawled into the bag unnoticed before its owner left for the trip. Thankfully, security officers caught it just in time, and the cat was safely returned home. In another bizarre incident, a woman tried to board a flight with her emotional support peacock at Newark Airport. Yes, you read that right, a peacock. Airline staff, understandably, refused to let the massive bird on board, despite the owner insisting it was essential for her emotional well-being. Eventually, she had to leave the peacock behind, and the incident went viral for its sheer absurdity. 2. The strangest items found in luggage security officers at Miami International Airport were in for a shocking surprise when they stopped a man acting suspiciously. Upon inspection, they found he had a live snake hidden inside his pants. He had attempted to smuggle the reptile through security, hoping no one would notice. Unsurprisingly, the plan didn't work, and airport security swiftly confiscated the snake, leaving passengers horrified and amused. Imagine going through airport security and casually pulling out a grenade from your luggage. Sounds insane, right? Well, that's exactly what happened when a traveler thought it would be a fun idea to bring a deactivated grenade home as a souvenir. But security wasn't taking any chances. The entire terminal had to be evacuated. After hours of investigation, authorities confirmed the grenade was harmless, but the passenger still faced serious consequences for causing a major security scare. Airport security has seen a lot of weird stuff, but a suitcase filled with hundreds of live eels? That's next-level bizarre. At an airport in China, officers discovered a bag literally wriggling on its own. Inside, they found hundreds of live eels packed together. The passenger claimed they were for personal use, but authorities weren't convinced and quickly confiscated the unusual cargo. 3. Wild passenger meltdowns. No one likes flight delays, but most people just grumble and wait. Not this guy. At an airport in Russia, a frustrated traveler decided to make a bold statement by stripping down to nothing but his underwear in protest. He claimed it was his way of showing he was ready to fly. Security, however, wasn't amused, and he was quickly escorted away. We've all been late for a flight before, but one man took desperation to a whole new level. After missing his flight in Indonesia, he broke through security, ran onto the tarmac, and tried to physically stop the plane from leaving. He waved frantically at the pilots, hoping they'd open the doors for him. Spoiler alert, they didn't. Instead, security tackled him before he could get any closer. One of the most infamous airport meltdowns happened when a woman missed her flight and completely lost it at the check-in counter. She screamed, cried, and even threw her luggage at the staff. The entire scene was caught on video and quickly went viral. While we can all relate to the frustration of missing a flight, throwing a full-blown tantrum in public probably isn't the best way to handle it. 4th. Mysterious and bizarre incidents. At an airport in Italy, passengers were picking up their luggage when something eerie happened. A suitcase arrived without an owner. No one from the flight claimed it, and when security opened it, they found clothes, a passport, and even a boarding pass, yet no record of the passenger actually being on the flight. To this day, no one knows who the suitcase belonged to or what happened to the missing traveler. Airports are busy places, but some have a darker history. One of the creepiest reports came from an abandoned terminal at Mexico City International Airport. Multiple airport workers claimed to have seen a shadowy figure walking through the empty halls, but when they checked the security footage, nothing was there. Some even reported hearing whispers and footsteps in the middle of the night, despite the terminal being completely empty. One of the strangest aviation mysteries happened on a flight from New York to London. A passenger who had checked in, gone through security, and even taken their seat was nowhere to be found when the plane landed. The weirdest part? Their passport, luggage, and even their half-eaten meal were still in their seat. Flight attendants were baffled, and to this day, no one knows what happened to the missing passenger. 5. The funniest and most bizarre airport announcements. Passengers at a major US airport were left confused when their flight was delayed for the strangest reason. A swarm of bees had taken over the runway. The airline had to call in beekeepers to safely remove them before the planes could take off. Imagine explaining that delay to your boss. "Sorry, I'm late. There were too many bees at the airport." At an airport in the UK, passengers were treated to the funniest boarding announcements ever. Instead of the usual boring instructions, an airline employee decided to add a little humor. "Ladies and gentlemen, please board quickly. If you don't, we'll be forced to replace your in-flight meal with a packet of peanuts and a long stare from the flight attendant." The video of his announcements went viral, and people actually enjoyed waiting for their flight for once. Passengers on a British Airways flight were in for a shock when they landed and discovered they were in the wrong country. Instead of flying to Düsseldorf, Germany, the pilot accidentally flew them to Edinburgh, Scotland. The airline had to quickly apologize and send another plane to take them to the right place. Imagine getting off a plane and realizing, wait, this is not where I'm supposed to be. Airports might be the gateway to adventure, but as we've seen today, they're also home to some of the most unpredictable, hilarious, and downright bizarre events. From monkeys escaping their crates to mysterious passengers vanishing mid-flight, these stories prove that the airport experience is never as simple as just getting from point A to point B. Think about it. How often do you hear about a peacock trying to board a plane or a swarm of bees grounding flights? Whether it's wild animal encounters, bizarre luggage discoveries, or passengers completely losing their cool, these incidents remind us that travel comes with its fair share of surprises. Here are my thoughts. After going through all these wild airport stories, I can't stop laughing at how unpredictable air travel can be. Airports are definitely a place where anything can happen, from monkeys making a run for it to people trying to smuggle all sorts of bizarre things in their luggage. The woman with the emotional support peacock is one of the funniest moments. Who even thinks to bring a giant bird on a flight? The stranger incidents, like the missing passenger or the mysterious suitcase in Italy, definitely add an eerie twist to the story. It's crazy how something so strange can happen in a place we all think of as normal and routine. And honestly, the hilarious announcements are a mood booster. A delay because of bees? That's next level crazy, but also so funny. Airports can be chaotic, but they sure do provide some of the most unexpected and entertaining moments. But beyond the chaos, there's also something strangely entertaining about these moments. They make for great stories, viral videos, and unforgettable memories. Who knows? Maybe the next time you're at an airport, you'll witness something just as insane, or even crazier. So now it's your turn. Have you ever experienced something totally bizarre while traveling? Maybe a funny security mishap, a strange passenger, or an unexpected delay. Share your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear it. And of course, if you enjoyed this wild journey through the world's craziest airport moments, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Travel Hack Lab, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest stories. Until next time, safe travels, smooth flights, and may your airport experience be free of runaway animals and mysterious suitcases.